And we are brought to you by F&V Fireworks, located on State Line Road in Edon Valley, PA. That's just 45 minutes from Pittsburgh. Online at fnvfireworks.com. Call 866-FIRE-WKS. 866-FIRE-WKS. Everything in store. Buy one, get one free at over 500 items. Buy one, get two free. If you mention TribLIVE Radio when you go to F&V Fireworks, go to their website for more information, fnvfireworks.com. So you get those deals if you mention TribLIVE Radio. So if you are planning on firing off some fireworks on July 4th, mention TribLIVE Radio. You can get a lot more of them to fire off. Got a cottage up in Canada, and there's a guy who owns a cottage 2 doors down. He's an American from, I think, Niagara Falls or Buffalo. It's up in that area. And he used to buy, it was the ugly American. I mean, it was Canada. They don't care about July 4th.
Right.
But he would set up like $10,000 worth of fireworks on this gigantic table down on the beach every July 4th.
That's a great American. I love the guy.
But the stuff was the like spent cartridges from the fireworks were on everybody's roof and everything. It's
great stuff.
I loved it. Yeah,
we had a guy in our neighborhood that put on the fireworks display at our neighborhood. So,
you did?
Yeah. They moved, but it was great when he was doing it. So he would have been a huge customer at F&V.
So we're happy to have F&V Fireworks. John Fedko will be going up there one of these days.
I love
to
fireworks.
Set fireworks.
It's a great
off.
American tradition.
And it should be called Independence Day, don't you think, instead of July 4th?
Yeah.
People forget what it's for.
I don't know about that.
The sad thing is, if you went home and asked your kids, what's July 4th celebrating, would they know?
I think they would. They go to Vincennes.
If they didn't, would you slap them around?
I wouldn't slap them around, but they know. I think they know. They go to good academic schools. Good
because over the weekend,
they would know that.
Because D-Day was Friday, the 70th anniversary.
June 6th, yeah.
Yeah, I tweeted. I said, please ask your kids if they know what D-Day is, and I got a ton of responses from people saying, I asked my kids, they had what I did was ask them if they talked about it in school today. And just about everybody said, no mention.
Well, now wait a minute. Now my kids had exams all day, so they wouldn't be talking about D-Day. Okay. It's their school. Right. It was finals, yeah. But it should be being taught a lot in schools on other days.
It should be mentioned.
On other days.
It should be mentioned on the day that they take their finals.
It's one of the all-time great days in the history of our country.
But that is neither here nor there.
Is it?
We are here to trash the Pirates and their draft of this past week. I don't proclaim to know anything about any of these guys. I know you pay close attention to them.
Fairly close. And
I
can give you a good opinion.
I'm going to ask you a hard question. As you look at the people who were picked behind the Pirates in that first round, did you see anybody who jumped out at you who's going to say,
here's the kid?
You're going to give me a kid who's...
Yeah, right here. How about me think I was getting him? So with the 20s...
Okay, go ahead.
This is the kid. This is the kid they should have drafted.
Okay.
And trust me, I'm a draft aficionado.
Yeah.
I was paying attention to this stuff.
Where can people find what you're looking at? Your tweet.
Michael Chavez was drafted by the Boston Red Sox. Now, here's a team that knows what they're doing, by the way. Okay. Out of Marietta, Georgia, with the 26th overall pick.
Was he go to Marietta College?
No, he's a high school kid.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm watching the draft, and they pick this Cole Tucker kid. And I'm not saying as soon as they mentioned his name, but I had a list of players I would hope they would pick, and Chavez was near the top, especially as we get down to the 26, around that area. So they picked this Tucker kid. I'm going, you got to be kidding me. And I go look at video, which again, there's video of every player that's drafted in the top 500. There's video of probably everybody drafted,
which is dangerous, but that's
not really. No, you can see them. Yeah. There's video. You could Google every kid that was drafted. There's video of them. It's the way it is. That's how scouts look at it.
Yeah.
In colleges, especially high school kids. So anyway, there's I look at this kid and go, oh, this is a disaster.
So he's the same age as the kid they drafted.
Here's a kid that was slotted right around where they were drafting. Michael Chavez. He's a power hitter. He's a third baseman, second baseman. He batted .627 in Marietta, Georgia, and trust me, that's impressive because that's a hotbed of baseball.
I thought you meant Marietta,
Georgia.
Georgia, okay.
Big time baseball in Georgia. This kid's going to bat. He's going to be a star for the Red Sox, and he's going to bat .300, and he's going to hit 30 homers at third base.
That's where he plays,
right.
third base.
So we got this guy, Pedro Alvarez, who bats 200 and hits 30 homers. I told you about this, John. I was prepared for this.
Who's going to be gone in 2 years?
He's going to be gone, but I don't care. He bats 200. I told you, guy, you can find third basemen who hit 30 homers, and they can hit better than 200.
Right.
So I'm not a huge Alvarez. I love him while he's here.
Yeah, fine.
He's a great piece of a puzzle, but I'm not going to pay this guy $25 million because I can go out and draft Michael Chavez. Okay, 18-year-old, projects to hit 30 to 35 homers at third, but bat 300 like David Wright. But what do I draft? Some 6'3" stick of a shortstop out of Arizona who will never bat above 200, who won't get above the Mendoza line, but Baseball America has no idea what they're talking about. We'll see 5 years from now where this kid's hitting, because I've seen his swing, and he can't hit.
What about you've seen this
kid can hit.
You've seen him?
Yep.
See him popping some home runs?
I've also seen his average, 627. I mean, I don't care who he's playing against. This kid can hit.
Yeah.
627. So this is it. This is the kid taken by big market team, John, Red Sox. What are the Pirates doing? I'm telling you right now, this had to do with money and signability. It was part of the equation.
Well,
why they reached for a kid that was ranked 84th overall. I'm talking about the Pirates.
Yeah, but whoever you draft,
this kid was ranked 26th overall.
Aren't they slotted anyway? You pay them what they slot.
Yeah, but they're going to tell this kid you're ranked 44th. They're telling us, we don't pay attention to Baseball America. They're idiots. Fedko don't know what he's talking about. But they're going to talk to his dad and say, you know what, you were ranked 84th by Baseball America. We're
taking a reach.
Yeah, we're
giving you. You should have been a third.
Absolutely, you should have been a third-round pick. Here's what you'd have made at third. Well, you're not going to make that. We're going to pay you a lot of money, but We're not going to pay you what Michael Chavez.
What's he going to get?
Yeah, I don't know. A couple, $2-3 million again. But this kid's the real deal. This kid, they could have drafted this kid. If they'd have drafted this kid, I'm coming in here going, John, this is awesome.
Really?
For Pedro Alvarez, let's enjoy him. Michael Chavez is going to be batting, 5 years from now. Here's our kid. He's hitting 35 homers. He's batting 300. We'll all be waving goodbye to Pedro Alvarez. We'll be at the New York Yankees striking out and hitting 40 homers.
Do they not draft him because they have Pedro Alvarez?
No, they don't draft him because they're idiots.
Well, but I mean,
no.